Hi, hello, how are ya? It's officially October and we can finally start worrying about Halloween series. And that is why we're here today. I've picked out a bowl of looks and we got the Joker today. I've already picked it because I had to do a clip for TikTok. So, I could fold it up and put it back out in here and be like, oh, this is what I got. No, we got Joker. Excuse the handwriting, I shouldn't have showed that up close. I've got my inspiration pick next to me, so let's just go ahead and get this started. I am so excited for the first look of Halloween. And I feel like Joker is a really good start. As always, we're gonna go ahead and prime the skin. I haven't done a YouTube video in 2 weeks, and I've only posted on TikTok once in those 2 weeks. I just haven't really been feeling pretty lately. And I feel like that's because my lady business is coming, but now we're fine, mostly. So we're just gonna get into it and enjoy the Halloween look. We're gonna start off like we normally would with our base and everything. This foundation is finally looking like my skin, except, well, the forehead, but so this morning, we got a knock on our door from a pest control company wanting to know if we were planning to continue services with them. And as you guys know, we've only been in this house for 2 months now, I think. They did mention that there was a little problem with termites, but talking to the guy, he mentioned that there were actually live termites in the crawl space and that we needed to get an inspection, not evaluation. Same thing, right? But yeah, the previous owners didn't lie to us, but they kind of twisted it a little bit. We've gotten into games on our phones, and so lately we've just been like an old couple just laying in bed before sleep, and we'll be just on our phones playing our little games like Candy Crush and shit. Am I allowed to say that? Shit. I got back in contact with one of my friends from my hometown, and we just kind of chit-chatted about some of the girls that we went to school with and how they post mean girl stuff. And we weren't talking shit. Yes, we were. We were talking shit, okay? And then me and my best friend were talking about how our high school wasn't that bad. We were pretty tamed. We were pretty tamed compared to other schools. And then we got to talking about it a little bit more, and we were like, yeah, there were people bringing alcohol and drugs and showing up high at a school. And then the vape situation, I think this happened a lot in other schools, but the vape situation was so bad that they put detectors in all the bathrooms. Me included, I would show up to school high. Not good, but I did it, and I think it added to the experience because we're all just rambunctious teenagers just trying to have fun. I spent probably a full 2 years online because my anxiety and depression were just so bad. But I wish I could have finished out high school because it was really fun the times that I was in school. And I'm sure you didn't notice, but I took my nose ring out. I don't know, I'm growing up. I was just so sick of tugging it the wrong way, and then I would have to be easy with it for the next week because it just hurt the entire time. So I tugged it the wrong way, and about 2 days after I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I've got this dark green color, and I'm just taking that on a little tip brush and fill in my eyebrows. You probably can't tell that it's green because of how dark my eyebrows are. I've done this look before, maybe 2-3 years back, and I don't remember how I got my eyebrows green because they were green. I'm gonna take the end of my brush and dig into this dark green, and I think I'm gonna mix it with the light green too, but we're gonna mess around with the colors real quick and make sure. I mixed it with some of that light green, and I think this is a really good color. I'm just mixing it on the back of my hand and making sure that we've got a nice solid color. Now I'm gonna use the bristle side of this brush and dig in. Yes! Get those eyebrows green, girl. If you don't have a face paint palette, I would suggest mixing eyeshadow with setting spray and see if that would work. I think that might be what I did years ago. Now that we have that done, I took a spoolie and put that green eyeshadow that we used on it. And I'm gonna try and set that paint in place so that hopefully it doesn't wipe off too much. Now it's time for eyeshadow, and I'm going in with this brush on that dark purple. With that dark purple, I'm gonna go to the crease, and if you don't really know where your crease is, completely open your eye and just kind of dot that where that crease is. Now that that purple's laid down, I'm gonna go into this lighter purple. Now on a different brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of that black, blow it off, and add that close to my eye. And then I'm gonna go back in with that dark purple color and just go right over it to make sure that I didn't blend out all of the purple. Now I'm gonna use this small brush, and this is a really like old, not worth it palette, but it's got a nice purple sparkle in it that I'm gonna pick up. And we're gonna put it where all that dark color meets. Now with that sparkle purple, I'm gonna mix in just a little bit of this, the very corner of my eyes. Now that that bit is done, I'm gonna take my mutilated eyeliner and do my water lines. Now I'm gonna take that light purple color and go in underneath my lashes. You don't have to do this, but I'm connecting it out here just cause I don't want that like sharp line right now. Now I'm gonna grab that dark purple. Now I'm gonna take this teeny tiny brush, get some of that black eyeshadow on it, and then go very, very close to my eyeball and blend it out with that dark purple. Dark purple, go over it. I'm gonna go in with the light purple. I know it looks really questionable and you can hardly tell that it's purple, but it is, I promise. Stamp that light purple into a clown, whatever this is called. We're gonna do the rest of it on the bottom. And then you're gonna want to carve out that actual peak shape. I'm really trusting the process here because I really want to take the Athena palette and just draw this on instead of blending it all out like I would eyeshadow. Should I do that? We're gonna keep doing this, and if I hate it, then I'll take it off and redo this side of my face. So do the same thing that you did up here, down here. I'm really questioning my life choices right now because I hate it, like I really do. So I think I'm gonna take the peaks off and try again. And we're gonna paint it on with the Athena palette this time. Okay, we have recovered, everything's fine. We're gonna continue now. I'm gonna grab this purple from the Athena palette. I have grabbed black, white, and the purple shade from the Athena palette. We're gonna grab with the end of that brush just a little bit of that white, too much. Just a little bit of that white into our purple. Mix those. We're gonna do the same thing with the black. Now I'm taking that light purple that we just created and I'm going to do a small, okay, that's good. We're good. I think that's what messed up the last one. And then just with my finger, I blended out all those edges to it. Going in with that purple that we didn't mix in, I'm just going right inside that light purple. And now for the scary part, I'm gonna take that dark purple on a teeny tiny little brush, and I'm going to make as small as possible a line in there. And then you're gonna make that like horn shape. And now you're gonna set that with powder. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and do our mascara. And if you wanna add lashes, you can. I don't think I will, but do what you want. Just curling my lashes. As you can see, I still don't have a mirror, but that's okay because I feel like I'm getting used to like making sure you guys can see me, and making sure I can see myself. Now with that little brush that we used, I'm gonna get some black eyeshadow, blow it off, and we're gonna add some ha-has like right here. Okay, we can do this. I'm adding some ha-has on my neck very messily because I don't want it to take away from the actual look. And for our lipstick, we're just gonna put her on there. So I just got a little bit of that red on a small brush. Rest your mouth and then add that at the bottom of your lip right here. And then from there, you kind of want to do like a wing like you would for your eye, and do it just like that. Now I'm gonna just like wet my hair and slick it back and put on a different top, and we'll be done. I love this look. I think that it just looks so good. It's very like dominant girl kind of look, and I'm dying for this right now. But if you want more like this in the month of October, then stick around because I've got so many more to do. And if you want to go check out my TikTok, it will be put right here. And you know, that's it. Like this video and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!